Maury. So he's only awake for 5 hours of the day. So about 90% of those waking hours he's just eating. He was raised around people, so he is definitely very calm. So he'll be an adult when he's 4 and he'll get as large as the koala sitting on the undercover area, so almost twice that size. So he's one of our little teenage boys. And he was a hand-raised orphan, so that's why he is so relaxed. As an adult, he'll get through about 1,000 leaves a day, or he'll need, on average, about 60 trees every year.
Kangaroos are a marsupial, so they have a pouch and they give birth to an underdeveloped young. Kangaroos are about the size of a jelly bean when they're born. They climb up into the pouch and they're in the pouch for anything between 7 to 11 months, depending on the type of kangaroo. They'll start to get fur at about 5 to 6 months, and then they'll start to you'll see their little heads poking out of the pouch, and they'll start eating food and things like grass and things then. So they usually come out of the pouch between 7 to 11 months, and then they'll hang around with mum for a couple of years after that. So they'll still sometimes be suckling. And some of the kangaroo species have this amazing thing that they can do where they can basically have 3 joeys going at the same time. They'll actually have one at foot, which is suckling off of one teat, then another one in the pouch that is suckling off of another teat, and then they'll have a half-developed fetus that can actually sit in situ for up to a few years, and then it'll start, when those joeys have emerged from the pouch, then it will start its development again. And this is a really interesting adaptation, so that if there's a drought or something happens and she loses her other 2 joeys, she actually doesn't have to mate again to actually breed. She's got that little fetus waiting there ready to keep developing when needed. So it's a really interesting thing they have. We've got in here red kangaroos, and they come from the more arid regions of Australia. Kangaroos are grazing animals, so they tend to eat grass. They tend to live in a mob, so they'll live in a group of kangaroos with a mixture of some dominant males, some young males and some breeding females. So they're quite long-lived. They can live up to 20 years.